Arkansas. The storm system is blamed for 6 deaths in Tennessee, Missouri, and Indiana, with damage reported from Texas to West Virginia. And here's the aftermath in Elmira, Arkansas, not too far from Little Rock. Officials say at least 3 tornadoes hit in Arkansas. One woman says the twister destroyed one of the buildings on her neighbor's property and left debris spread everywhere.
This is a shop. It's been here, it belongs to the people at the end of the road. It's been here about 60 years. And it's never had the storms have come through, not even a piece of tin has flown up. So, and then this.
Well, teams are still assessing the damage and say about 25,000 people lost power as a result of the severe weather, tragic weather that's up there.
You know, severe weather is still ongoing across Arkansas, the mid-Mississippi Valley into the Tennessee Valley right now. And there's more severe weather coming tomorrow. So it's going to be a multi-day event continuing to see those storms moving across the Midwest and parts of the Tennessee Valley. And these storms will continue to impact Arkansas. There are some severe thunderstorm warnings, some tornado warnings in effect for Arkansas at this point. For us, the rest of tonight will be quiet, but we have a risk for severe weather in our area going into this weekend on Sunday. So a lot to talk about in your forecast. Here's a severe risk today, the highest across Arkansas, parts of Tennessee and northern Mississippi. Tomorrow, severe weather continues again to impact Arkansas, parts of the Mississippi Valley and down into Texas. And then again, for us going into later this weekend, we will have that risk for severe storms going into early Sunday. For the rest of tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies. It will be dry, warm and muggy. Temperatures are in the low 80s, 82 degrees, feels like 89 with those dew points in the 70s. It is sticky and humid, and it's going to remain breezy the rest of tonight. We've got current winds coming in 16 miles per hour. Current temperatures both sides of the lake are in the 80s now. We continue to see this hot weather going into tomorrow and Saturday, but some cooler weather moves in next week behind this front that will bring us the storms this weekend. Current wind speeds coming in sustained 20 miles per hour in a few spots like Hammond, 22 mile per hour sustained at the lakefront. We have gusts above 20 miles per hour across the entire region, 31 mile per hour gusts in Belle Chase, and it's going to stay windy going into tonight and tomorrow as well. But a quiet evening on the way, mild and humid. Temperatures will fall to the 70s both sides of the lake tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, expect another mostly cloudy day. Temperatures tomorrow back in the low 80s, humid and sticky and very windy again. Tomorrow we'll have southeast winds 15 to 25 miles per hour with those gusts probably above 30 miles per hour throughout the course of the day tomorrow. And since we've had this persistent onshore wind that's coming out of the southeast, you can expect more minor coastal flooding through tomorrow and again through Saturday during the high tide cycles because of this continued onshore flow. So keep that in mind. That'll continue to be an issue going into the next 2 days. Now, I did want to mention there are those changes. So we have severe weather that will continue across parts of the Mississippi Valley, the middle part of it through today and tomorrow. As this upper level trough out west starts to gradually move eastward, that is what is going to trigger a front moving down into the deep south this weekend, and that will bump up our rain chances a lot on Sunday. So mostly dry weather is expected Friday and Saturday. We could get a shower or two tomorrow or Saturday, but Sunday is when we expect to see some rain and storms coming in. So we'll jump right into what's happening this weekend. Saturday looking good, warm and muggy, breezy again throughout the course of the day, but not expecting much, maybe a shower or two out ahead of this front. The front looks to move in early on Sunday. So here's a line of strong storms that looks to impact us early in the day. This is 7 a.m. Sunday morning. It looks like storms will continue throughout the morning hours into the early part of the afternoon. Now, of course, we still are a couple days away from this, so make sure you check back in for the latest timing. But right now at this point, it looks like strong to severe weather will be impacting us early in the day on Sunday throughout the morning into the early part of the afternoon. Here is our risk for severe weather on Saturday to early Sunday. So it's obviously a lot worse in northern Louisiana, parts of Arkansas and western Mississippi. But even for us, we're highlighted for a slight risk of severe weather early Sunday, that level 2 out of 5 risk. So when the storms move in early Sunday, we'll watch for the risk of strong winds and an isolated tornado and some hail and some heavy showers. So something to keep in mind for later this weekend. But actually, some positive changes come in behind it. You thought it was done with the cool weather? It's not. It's going to be very nice next week. Temperatures will only be in the 60s in the afternoon Monday. It will be so much less humid. It will actually be nice and comfortable outside all next week with plenty of sunshine, low humidity. Temperatures will be mild in the low to mid 70s next week.